Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. I'm Aviation05 and today we're going to be doing another airport update. This is a fantasy airport that I just kind of put together. I just got my airport moved in today and on some sawhorses. I got 2 new models for Christmas, which if you can see them, good for you. I'll be showcasing those in a few minutes. This is just a fantasy airport and only half of the real size it should be. So hopefully in the next month I'll have a full size up so we can actually film videos of Portland again. Without really anything else to say, Merry Christmas and let's get into it. At the bottom of the screen we have this Volaris Airlines Airbus A320neo in the 100 Aviance livery. This flight is arriving in from Guadalajara. Below that, we have this JetBlue Airways Airbus A321 arriving in from Boston. And up above that, we have this Frontier Airbus A320neo in the Poppy the Prairie Dog livery. This flight is arriving in from Phoenix, Arizona, and will be departing out to Denver, Colorado. After that, we have this American Eagle Embraer 175. This flight is arriving in from Dallas, DFW, and will be departing out to Los Angeles. Moving over to the wide body, we have this British Airways Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner in the flaps down mold. This flight is arriving in from London Heathrow and will be doing a turnaround back out there. Moving on, we have this Hawaiian Airlines Airbus A321neo in the new Lei livery. This flight is arriving in from Lihue and will be departing out to Kahului. By the way, this airport is supposed to be on the southern west coast. Heading over to the southwest gates, we have the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the Freedom 1 livery. This flight is arriving in from Dallas Love and will be departing out to Chicago Midway. After that, we have the Southwest Airlines arriving in from Los Angeles. This is a Boeing 737-800, and it will be headed out to Denver, Colorado here in about 40 minutes. After that, we have this Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the California 1 livery. This flight is arriving in from San Jose and will be departing out to Reno. And lastly, for Southwest, we have this Boeing 737 MAX 8. This flight will be departing out to Las Vegas after arriving in from, let's go, St. Louis. And our first new model, this is an Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-800 and my first 800. This is in the Disneyland Star Wars livery. This flight is arriving in from Los Angeles and we're departing out to San Jose del Cabo later today. After that, we have another Alaska Airlines. This is a Boeing 737-900ER in the One World livery. This flight is arriving in from Portland and we'll be departing out to Spokane. Moving on, we have this United Airlines Boeing 737-900ER. This flight is arriving in from New York EWR and will be departing out to Houston Intercontinental. And up next we have this Delta Airlines Boeing 737-900ER. This flight is arriving in from Minneapolis and will be departing out to Salt Lake City. And now for one of my favorite models, we have this Delta Airlines Airbus A330-300. This flight is arriving in from, let's do New York JFK, and we'll be departing out to Minneapolis later. Normally an airline you wouldn't see in Southern California, but I thought I'd throw it in just because. Southern West Coast. We have this Iceland Air and the National Geographic. This is a Boeing 757-200 with winglets. This flight will be doing a turnaround to Reykjavik in Iceland. And now for our second new model, we have this Spirit Airlines Airbus A320neo in the new livery. This flight is arriving in from Orange County and will be departing out to Las Vegas. And up next, we have another Spirit Airlines. This is an Airbus A320-200 with fenced hips. This flight is arriving in from Las Vegas and will be departing out to Nashville, BNA. And moving on, we have this little FedEx feeder Cessna 208B Sky Caravan. This flight is arriving in from Santa Clara, California. Over in the cargo section, we have this Prime Air Boeing 737-800 freighter. This flight is arriving in from Lakeland and will be departing out to Cincinnati, Ohio. And lastly, for our December update, we have this FedEx Express Boeing 767-300 freighter. This is a pretty new model and a pretty new plane for FedEx. This flight is arriving in from Memphis and will be departing out to Oakland, a pretty short flight. That does wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps out the channel. Also, thank you for supporting me during my time of shorts. Some of them were very cringy, so I apologize about that. But anyways, thank you for watching. I will see you on the next video, and have a great rest of your year. Bye.